Good day, my viewers, and welcome to a new video. I'm at Pattaya railway station, and we're going to make another railway trip. They added two new stations to the southern route here from Pattaya, to the beach to Shuk Sameh and Utapao. Now Utapao, that name already made it sound familiar. That's also the name of the airport, and that's where I'm heading. So I'm going to see if this route is well, a good alternative to taxis or like a minibus to the airport. This train will only leave once a day at 10:35 in the morning, and it should take about 1 hour to reach Utapao train station. I already bought my ticket. There's only third class available, so that means only fans and no aircon. And a ticket was, believe it or not, it was 7 baht. So yeah, super expensive. Anyway, we just have to wait for the train for another 10 minutes or so, and let's do this. So the train is already now over 10 minutes late, and I was just looking like if you actually had to make a flight at Utapao Airport. I was just looking over the flights. These are all the flights of today. Well, of the 11:30 to Khabarovsk, probably in Russia. Well, that one we're really never going to make it, but you know, you could use this train to get the 1 p.m. flight to Phuket. So let's see if we can, in theory, can make that one.
Attention 3. Train number 283 from Bangkok Station to Buxmed Station to Chunmi. Thank you.
Well, it's 16. Well, before the train's here, it will be 17 minutes too late. The train trip should take around 55 minutes before we arrive at Utapao. At least the train station Utapao. But once we arrive at Utapao, we are not actually at the airport yet. The train station is like 5 or 6 kilometers out of the airport. I hope there are taxis waiting there. Otherwise, we could in theory walk, but I've already looked on Google Maps, and only half of the way is they have sidewalks, so, and the other half has not any sidewalks, so that's not really a safe option. You should be able to use Bolt from there, and that's around 19 baht, I think, between 19 and 100 baht. So we'll see when I get there, or maybe there are some Songtangs waiting there. I have no idea. This is the first time I'm trying this out, so we'll see. The first station where we stopped was Pattaya, the second station of Pattaya. And the platform is just way too small, so the train has actually had to back up a little bit to let all the passengers out. The next station is Talat Nam 4 Park, which you can actually use to go to the floating market here in Pattaya. train also stops at Nongnuch Botanical Garden, but it is still like over 1 kilometer walking to the main entrance, so be prepared for that if you want to take the train. So our next stop is going to be Baloon Chaser. That would have been the original final destination of this train. Like I said, there are 2 extra stations, Utapao, where I'll get off, and Chuk Sama. That is like a little beach town, which I'm not going to make a video about, but I will leave a link to a YouTuber called Baloon Chaser that did a really good video about that. He took this train to the beach and back to Pattaya in 1 day, and I'll leave a link to his video right here in the comments, in the description, and maybe up there too. Almost there. Here's Baloon Chaser, and then it's Utapao. And when you roll into Baloon Chaser station, you can actually see some of the old rolling stock. To my surprise, they actually blocked off some of the train. And when we start rolling again, we actually left behind some of the carriages, leaving the train with only 2 carriages. But on the bright side, when we start rolling again, now I got this really good view in the back of the train. We are arriving at the Utapao Airport station. We're a little bit over 20 minutes late. We had some extra delays because of the second Pattaya station. There were a lot of passengers getting in and out. And there was also, we had to cross a barrier with cars, and the barriers didn't go down for the cars, so we had to wait a little bit. I'm actually surprised that they decoupled some of the rolling stock of the train at the last station. But now we have arrived at Utapao. Let's see if there's any available up here. This huge gap. Up here we can actually see the train schedule back. It's departing here again to Bangkok or Pattaya at 13:17. And there's also in the weekends a faster train, an express train. So that would mean that on Saturday and Sunday there's a little stairs. On Saturday and Sunday there's actually 2 trains. But the express train is more expensive than the regular train, so you can actually use 2 trains to get to the airport on Saturday and Sunday, but on a weekday like this one, a normal train. By the looks of it, there aren't any taxis over here. Are there any taxis over here? Taxi to airport? Taxi airport. This guy apparently is my taxi for like 100 baht. Oh, I sit. Okay, cool. Okay, and we have arrived at Utapao Airport, and it is 12:10, so that would leave us 50 minutes to get checked in and take the flight to Phuket. I do think we are too late if we would have want to check in any bags to Phuket, because I don't see any check-in counters open anymore for Phuket. So if you're only traveling with carry-on, then you're probably all right, and otherwise, well, you're screwed. So we departed at around 10:50 and we arrived around 12:10. So that would mean the total journey time was, in fact, 1 hour and 20 minutes, if my math is correct. And well, if we didn't have a 20-minute delay, then I would have been here at 11:50, and then maybe you would have time to check in your bag. Is this a good option? I do think so, because when I checked the other YouTuber that went to the beach, his train went on time. So if you only travel with carry-ons, then I do think this is a good option. So what did it cost to actually come here? Well, the train was 7 baht. That translates in around 20 cents. And the taxi was actually 100 baht for that for that little, for that 10-minute drive or so. So the total comes into 107 baht. That isn't actually too bad of a deal, since the journey took 1 hour and 20 minutes. Can we do cheaper? Absolutely not. There are minibuses going from Pattaya like 3 times a day, but it's best to make a reservation offhand, and those are at least 200 baht. So yeah, this is actually cheaper. So is this a good option? I think it is actually a good option, because the minibus only goes around 3 times a day and it's full very quickly. And this way you have an extra opportunity to get to the airport. And in the weekend you even have the express train, so you have you've got 2 connections per day. Same applies, of course, when you arrive here. There's only 3 minibuses per day, and then you can take a taxi from here to the railway station, and it leaves at 13:15. So that is in about an hour. So I'm going to have a quick bite, something to eat, and then I'm just going to take a taxi back. But overall the journey, it wasn't too, it was very comfortable, even though you only have a fan in the train. So yeah, let's get something to eat, and then we're going to make the travel back. Actually, I don't think we're too late for the check back in for Phuket after all, because I can still see someone sitting there, and these are the check-in counters for Phuket. So scratch that last remark for the luggage, not that we're not on time for checking our luggage. I think we're still on time for that. So I'm kind of screwed, because when I went to the official taxi place, they asked me 300 baht to get to the train station, like for a 5 to 10 minute drive max. And that's just a pure rip-off. So I told them I will just bolt. That's like 100 baht. But then I had like 3 or 4 drivers, Bolt drivers, that just decided to cancel the ride. And don't give me that excuse, oh, I'm at the airport and blah, blah, blah. I have used Bolt plenty of times at airports before, and there was no problem. So now it's too late to actually catch the train back. So I'm forced to get a Bolt back to Pattaya. And I finally got one. And it's going to take me back to the train station of Pattaya. and it's a little bit over 400 baht. So I just want to say that if you arrive here at Utapao Airport and you want to take a Bolt or taxi to the train station, you're screwed. Unless you're lucky to find one who's willing to take you there. I mean, I even asked here at the parking place where there was a bunch of cab drivers just doing nothing, and none of them want to take me to the airport because, oh, we cannot go there for some reason. So to all the taxi and Bolt drivers in this area, I say screw you for trying to scam me and being too lazy to get me to the train station. I mean, you could have got back to the airport within 15 minutes. So don't give me this stupid reason that you cannot drive because it's whatever reason. Screw you. I'm back again in the Pattaya railway station. I'm a little bit ahead of the train, so this was quicker. But yeah, I kind of got screwed over at the airport. So now I use Bolt, and now I pay to get here to this train station Utapao 405 baht plus 25 baht in toll road, so that's 430 baht. It's actually also cheaper than they try to charge me at the airport. They try to charge me 800 baht over there. So yeah, they are a bunch of scammers over there. I don't have one good word for them. They try to screw me over just to get a 300 baht ride to the train station over there. That's just... So if you arrive at the airport over there, walk outside the airport at least a little bit, and maybe if you still don't are lucky, then you might still miss the train. So I wouldn't count with it that unless you have plenty of time, that you can catch the train. So yeah, but I will recommend taking the train to the airport over there. It took like 1 hour and 20 minutes. I had a 20-minute delay. I still had plenty of time to check into the interior for the Phuket flight. And it was pretty comfortable, and I'm not really sure if you have a lot of luggage that you could have taken that motorbike taxi that I rode to the airport, but that was fun, and for 100 baht, that's okay, that's fine by me. I did have a little rant of the taxi drives, but for good reasons, I think. I hope you enjoyed the video, and well, I see you next time on a new video to somewhere or something. Wish you a great day. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, of course. Bye.